So with me being a new player to the Forza Horizon franchise, at least starting in 5, then going to 4, playing 3, and now I am on Forza Horizon 2, it's kind of insane jumping on each game and discovering these maps for the first time as a brand new player. Now, I have looked at like little snippets of footage here and there of the maps, but I never really looked at like YouTube videos or, explored the maps because obviously I never played these games in the past. So I did not know much of anything about them. I did not know what was going on. I didn't know what they were based on. I didn't know anything about that. So I was like, all right, that's fine. No, let me just go into this game, blind and check out the map and see how everything is, especially as a brand new player. Now, I do know this game is based on like southern France, northern Italy-ish, something like that. And I'm going to say right off the bat as a new player, I think they absolutely nailed this map. I mean, I do love the size of how the map does feel. It does feel like a pretty big map, man. People might come in and go, oh, well, dude, this map is smaller than this one or that. It's like, you know what? It's probably not the biggest map out there, right? But you know what, though? At the same time, it is still massive, especially for 2014. And it looks amazing. Like, you guys will see me right now in the Volkswagen GTI. I legit stopped on this hill, and I was just looking around. I was looking at the beautiful, like, hills in the background, the skybox, and just the mountains in the background. You see the balloons of the festival over there, and just different things going on. I'm like, wow, it's kind of insane how every map does make you feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, being a newer player or someone who maybe have never played a Forza Horizon title like the older ones, I feel like you'd honestly be in for a treat. Because even for me, guys, like, yes, okay, this game is obviously, what, going on 12 years old now. Not only does the entire map have an entirely different vibe to it, which I will touch on that in a different video, but it also still looks absolutely amazing on the scale that it is at. And you just kind of want to just drive around, you know what I'm saying? One of the big things I was thinking about with Forza Horizon 2, I did this a little bit in 3, but playing 2, I feel like it really hit me a lot. Y'all ever get in a game like one of these or play like a new racing game like this, and it gives you like a feeling that you just want to drive with no plan, or like you have no idea where you want to go. You just want to drive and kind of see where the game takes you. You know what I'm saying? You have no idea where anything is. You don't know where the races are. They might pop up on your map. You could drive to them. But if you're like me, you'll probably end up driving over to them and most likely not taking the road because you're like, oh, look, an open field. What is over there? It's kind of weird because I was doing that so much in Forza Horizon 2. Like, some games you might want to just skip areas and do different things and, not really look at something, or I want to get this done or that, or, I don't care about any of this. I just need to get all these events done. But for me, though, I'm like, okay, well, that event's over there. That's cool. Anyway, I'm going to go this way and see what's over by this mountain. I'm going to go over here and see what's over in this area. And I feel like for a open world racing game, this is probably one of the best feelings you can possibly have. Now, I know that might sound stupid, but let me explain it a little bit more. We all do know you have to go race, you have to go do these things in basically any open world game. I mean, that's probably the way you'd progress and get different things unlocked, right? Well, for me, I was kind of noticing that I was tending to go to different areas of the map and not even race, and I was taking things incredibly slow, dude. It was kind of funny, because I was like, okay, well, the race is over there. I put a waypoint to it. I'd head that way. I'd get distracted by another road, and I'd go, oh, wait, what's over here? I'd go this way. I'd find, like, a house. I'd then find, like, a fast travel board or something just randomly sitting over there. I'm like, okay, this is dope. And then I'd be done with that, and then I'd look and go, wait, that's another mountain over there. Let me go that way and check that out. It's just funny because I'd find myself just driving around different areas and just exploring them when I should be racing, but I'm not. Like, the entire map just sets you in like a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like a lot of the newer racing games kind of take some of that stuff out of them. I feel like they might be focusing on the wrong things. Or even in ways, maybe players just want to go back to what these old games probably made them feel like. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe it's the nostalgic factor and stuff like that. And it's funny how I kind of have nostalgia playing these games, even though I never actually played them. One part right now, you guys will see me in the background driving a Trans Am in one of the towns here. It started to rain a little bit, and I was kind of driving around. I saw people and stuff like that. I'm like, you know, it might even be the weird small things like this in a racing game that might even make it feel alive and also making that world feel very dynamic in a lot of ways. I mean, you're looking at all the rain coming down, right? You're seeing the lights in the buildings, the lighting change when nighttime comes. You then look around a small town, you're like, oh, look, there's people. And you know what the funny part is, though? Players might end up being like, it's just people blocked. It doesn't matter that much, but The thing is, a lot of players have been asking for other racing games, so I will throw Motorfest out there because a lot of people have been asking for it. They like seeing NPCs more often. They like seeing animals. Like the Crew 2 had animals everywhere, NPCs everywhere. And I feel like little things like that really do make you go, wow, like the map feels alive in a way. You know what I mean? And some of that might be dumb. Would you guys prefer like a super empty map of nothing, like no life or anything? And yeah, the map might look really good, but there's nothing else to it. It doesn't feel like you're in a map. You know what I'm saying? Again, this might sound kind of stupid, but this is something I was noticing in Forza Horizon 3, and after playing 2, I kind of noticed this a lot more. Like, you're not really going to see animals everywhere in Forza Horizon 2, but the dynamics of this map, whether you are climbing a mountain or exploring like a different area of a town, or, you know, going through a town of your favorite that you might really like, or finding one of your favorite roads at nighttime, they all really do hit you and actually come together, and it kind of just it really does make you feel some type of way. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's nostalgia. I don't know if it's just me going back and playing these old games and kind of just going, you know what? I miss them. I really do. These old games just had a special feeling to them with the lighting, the way that they felt. And I don't know. One thing I had to remind myself multiple times while driving around this map and just checking different things out was simply down to the fact that Forza Horizon 2 came out in 2014. I was mind blown. I was like, this map has an amazing scale to it. I love the overall design. I like the lighting. I like the way the cars look. I love the way the map's flowing and stuff like that. I haven't really been to a lot of areas around the map yet, as I'm still fairly early on, but I've been exploring a little bit, which you guys definitely want to stay tuned for more videos on the map, because I do have multiple other ones. And I don't know, I'm going around the map, I'm like, okay, well, I need to go do these races, and I find myself literally driving around for like an hour, just messing around, finding different things. And then I'm like, okay, well, you know what, Block? You kind of need to get in the races, dude. Get in there and go discover parts of the map by doing the races. And I was like, okay, let me go do that more often. I was doing some off-road races and stuff, and it was so cool, like driving down different mountains, seeing different viewpoints of the mountains in the background, seeing the coloring of the trees, and seeing the coloring of like the flowers and the grass and the little things. And a lot of this, again, might sound kind of stupid, but I feel like a lot of people might look at details like this. It's probably not just me, you know what I mean? Especially playing a game like this that you really probably never got to experience back in the day. It might end up hitting you even harder because you might have a lot of confusion on different things of whether you want to go to other places. You might be way too excited to even do some of the races, so you end up doing other races, and then you might end up getting lost in different places. Then you might go, okay, well, I kind of need to go to this location. It's nighttime. You put a waypoint there, and somehow you end up on a different part of the map because you saw a different part of the road you wanted to go discover. It's just insane. One of the other clips I wanted to show y'all here was at nighttime. I was actually trying to head to a different location here, and I was just cruising down this road. Obviously, the headlights work on the cars correctly. I always laugh at that because of the Crew 1. But I was looking at the sky and the stars and the moon and just the lighting at nighttime, and all I want to do is drive. I literally just wanted to drive to other locations and just check everything out. It was insane because a lot of the times you might be like, okay, cool, look, it's nighttime, or look at the lighting, cool. Anyway, I don't feel like that at all in Forza Horizon 2, and seeing the way the lighting is in this game, and seeing the trailers of Forza Horizon 6 with different things, like they showed the nighttime in that one, it just looks amazing in Tokyo City. I feel like a lot of people end up exploring the map different times of the atmospheres and all that because of nighttime, rain, you know, different dynamics of the weather. Just going to change the entire feeling of the map. It's honestly amazing. And I feel like for 2014, with how this game looks and the overall feeling it's giving me being a brand new player, it makes me excited to see what Forza Horizon 6 will have, but it kind of makes me really appreciate the entire Horizon series. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, every game I have flaws somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But overall, though, the same dynamics of what they were trying to capture, I feel like, in these maps was truly there. And being a brand new player, if you were discovering one of these maps for your first time, bro, I promise you, you will probably feel it. Like, you'll be just like me right now in the Charger, looking at the mountains in the background, going slow down the roads. And you should probably be doing other things, but you're so distracted by the feeling the map's giving you and just the atmosphere. You throw in the music, which obviously I can't use a lot of the music because of copywriting issues. But if you throw in the music in there, dude, it just sets the entire tone in so many different areas. Let me know what y'all think about the map in Forza Horizon 2. How did you feel when you first started playing on this map? I'm really interested because so far I'm kind of lost in the way the map is looking, and I'm having issues getting races done. But the funny part is the races will also show you other parts of the map. So you know what? It's kind of a win-win.